Hi, how are you? Matt Watson here from Carwow. So I'm sat in the new supercharged V8 powered Land Rover Defender. Next to me is another hardcore off-roader. This one though from Germany. It is an AMG G63. And next to that is another hardcore off-roader. It's a V8 Hemi powered Wrangler V8 Hemi. And next to that is not a hardcore off-roader, but we threw it in there to satisfy, I don't know, to appease the BMW fanboys, because you've got to keep them on side. That's an X7 M50. Now let me tell you about this V8, which has been provided to me by AMT Auto London. So link to them in the description if you're looking to get a high-end car with lots of style, go check them out. Okay, so this has a 5-litre supercharged V8 and it puts out 525 horsepower and 625 newton meters of torque. It has an 8-speed automatic gearbox and all-wheel drive. It's quite heavy, weighs in at 2,470 kilos. Yeah, and it's quite expensive as well, £100,000. Now, moving on to that G63, which is actually owned from Nabil from Topaz Detailing.
Hey Nabil, how are you?
Good, how you doing, Matt?
Yeah, I'm alright. Nice white G-Wagon. Not quite as cool as having one in red, just saying, but nice nonetheless.
Come on, you can't have a G-Wagon in red.
What are you trying to say? Why can't you? Anyway, let me tell you about the G-Wagon. It's got a 4-litre twin-turbo V8 with 585 horsepower and 850 newton meters of torque. It's also got a 9-speed automatic gearbox, all-wheel drive, locking diffs, and lots of hardcore off-roaderiness about it. Because of all that hardcore off-roaderiness, it's rather heavy. Comes in at 5,000, no it doesn't. It comes in at 2,550 kilos. Yeah, portly. It's quite expensive, £165,000. Next to that is that Wrangler V8. It's got a 6.4 litre Hemi. Oh yeah, hemispherical pistons. I think that means they're like kind of like convex on the top. Anyhow, that has 470 horsepower and 637 newton meters of torque. It's got an 8-speed automatic gearbox, all-wheel drive, all the diffs, proper off-road capability, blah 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 blah. But it's nowhere near as heavy as this or the G. It weighs in at 2,150 kilos. Now, if you want to buy one of those, you need to go see my friend Clive Sutton, because Clive Sutton, he got all the American cars, boy. Yeehaw! And that's as all our American subscribers and subscribe. Please don't. But if you do want an American SUV or an American car and you're living in Blighty, you need to check out Clive, link in the description below. Finally then we come to the BMW, which is the odd one out because it's a luxury 7-seater SUV, not a hardcore off-roader like the other vehicles. Still, it does have a 4.4 litre twin-turbo V8 and it puts out 530 horsepower and 750 newton meters of torque. It's got an 8-speed automatic gearbox, all-wheel drive of course, but also launch control. It is the only of these 4 vehicles with launch control. That's actually driven by Nabil's brother, Maz. Hi Maz, how are you doing? He likes to ignore me though, Maz does.
Hey Matt, you alright?
I think so, I am now you're talking to me. I thought you were like in a mood with me or something. We haven't put a camera on you, is that why you're in a mood with me? We just didn't have enough cameras. I was going to say your brother's better looking, but I don't actually think that personally.
No, I'm not in the mood at all. It's just every single time I come here, you put me in the slowest possible car.
No. You think that it's not going to be the case. You might be surprised at the outcome. All right, so yeah, stick with it. It's not going to be the slowest, fanboys. BMW fanboys, it's all right. It's not going to be. I'm sure of it. Now, just in case you missed all those stats, because it's just too many to remember, what I'm going to do is actually put the comparative statistics side by side for each vehicle. So if you pause the video now, you can just peruse them at your leisure. There we go. One thing I want to tell you before we crack on with the race is if you're thinking about selling your car, check out Carwow, because you can now sell your car through us as well. All you have to do is upload some photos of your car, put in a brief description, and our dealers will bid on your car to make sure you get a great price for it. If you want to do that now, click on the pop-out banner up there, follow the link in the description below. Alternatively, you can just do it at a later date by Googling "Wow Me Carwow" and we will wow you.
Buying a new car? Then head to Carwow and my team will help you find your next car at a fair price. Carwow, your one-stop car buying comparison site.
Before we do this drag race, we need the customary Carwow sound check. So I'm going to rev up this beautiful English-built V8. Wish it didn't have a soft limiter, but I also wish that I'd press record on the camera so you can see the revs. There we go, just try again. Oh, yeah. Go on, Nabil, let's have a listen to your German V8. Soft limiter, but also still nice nonetheless. Okay, Faceless Racing driver Sam, in the Wrangler, can you rev up your American V8? That was sweet. And finally then, on the NMAS, can you rev up your German V8? I can hear that soft limiter again, but still quite nice. Okay, that's enough of all of that kind of nonsense. Let's get into the race. And by the way, to the guy who's written the comments, race starts at X minutes in. Thanks for coming. We appreciate your hard work.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, the way that G went off the line, but nothing compared to that completely nuts Wrangler.
That 7 is quick.
I'm last. Can I catch the Wrangler? I'm not going to catch that G or the X7.
Oh, the 7 got me.
Right, I lost that. Great Britain beaten by Germany and America. Oh, well. First off, that Wrangler off the line, winner.
It's a monster off the line, isn't it? I'm having to shift at 4,000 into second gear, and then I can shift at 5 into third gear. I hit my limiter at 99 miles an hour, so I don't know if that's something built into this.
I don't know. I want to know who won between the Topaz boys. It was like brother on brother, bit of sibling rivalry. My money is on Maz, even though he thought he was given the slower car. Go on, Maz, what happened?
I'm actually really surprised. I'm not actually in the slowest car. It took off really well, and towards the quarter, I was ahead, which is a nice surprise.
So second place then, Nabil, right?
Yeah, but I think we need to do that again. I think I was half asleep when the countdown happened.
I told you, sibling rivalry.
3, 2, 1.
I think I might have jumped that. Here comes the G63. Can I come past that Wrangler? Oh, just. Woo! I think your start was a little bit slow again, Nabil, and might have been a little bit too quick.
Yeah, I was a bit slow on that one.
Do you know what? Let's give it one last go because I was probably a bit early. Let's go again. Okay, this is it, final go. What happens now is what happens. Excuse is over.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, it was a bit slow again off the line. Oh, here comes the G63 and the BMW. This is going to be so close.
Come on.
Wow, that was good. This launches really well when you brake boost it. Okay, so Wrangler, I think that was your worst launch out of all of them, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was starting to get a little bit of slip, so I was trying to take care of the car on that one, so I didn't try to launch it as hard as I did in the last one. But yeah, it's good. It's trying to change gear. You have to shift up at just about 4 in first, otherwise it hits this weird limiter, and then the same when you go from second to third.
One pathetic sob story later.
And then by the time I'm doing 99 miles an hour, you're all gone to the distance.
So what happened though between the X7 and the G? Nabil,
Did it do it?
So the launch was much better this time. I think we launched a very similar timing. I was ahead slightly, probably about an inch for a little while, and then after that the aerodynamics, it's like a brick going through air. So then aerodynamics just got to it, and then I think the X7 just went past and kept on going.
wow, let's find out.
So then what exactly happened? Well, the BMW won, crossing the line just ahead of the Mercedes, though both cars completed the standing quarter mile in 12.9 seconds. The Land Rover was third, taking 13.3 seconds, and the Jeep was last, finishing in 13.8 seconds.
Okay, now we have a rolling race from 50 miles an hour. The car's in just normal drive for the automatic gearbox and just comfort mode or whatever normal is. You know, like you're just cruising along and then you see 3 other SUVs and think, oh, I want to race them, so I'm going to challenge them. 3, 2, 1, go. Kick down. That Mercedes shot off. Everybody's shot off. I'm last. Here comes the half mile. What's happened to that? It's like it's dropped an anchor.
That's what I want.
This is doing better at the top end now. Can I get, no. It's between those two.
I wasn't looking at the X7 and all of a sudden I looked to the right and the is there next to me.
Did he beat you though? Did he cross the Marmot before you?
I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Yes, I did.
Oh, there we go. Victory for the BMW again. I suppose it's not a proper off-roader though, is it? So we should probably do something off-roadery with them and then like even the balance. But anyway, let's take the kick down of the gearbox out of the equation. Let's do another rolling race. Now, we're going to have a rolling race once again from 50 miles an hour, but the car's in their sportier setting and we're going to start locked in 3rd gear. So I'm going to call this in again. Let's see if we get a different result this time. Here we go then. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice pickup from the supercharger. Still last. That Wrangler seems to get to a point that it's just like, no, no more. But there's now a clear difference between the BMW and the Mercedes. It's not like he's catching him up. He was always ahead in the BMW. Bill,
Do you mind you growing up, getting beaten up by your older brother?
I can't believe it. I thought I'd give him the hearse and then I bloody lose. I thought I was going to win. That's why I'm in this car.
they are both your cars, aren't they? You picked who went in what, and you went for that, so just a wrong choice.
I'm never going to hear the end of this.
Matt, but I think you misled him a little bit as well. You were on my side today.
I'm not on anybody's side apart from my own. Okay, now we're going to do a brake test from 100 miles an hour. Well, I say 100 miles an hour. That Wrangler doesn't quite do 100, it does about 99. It like tops out, it's got some sort of limiter on it. That's why I was able to come past it. So what we're going to do is just get level with the Wrangler. It's going to set the pace. And when we hit the line, full emergency stop, see which of these SUVs stops in the shortest distance. Here we go.
Come on. Stop. Stop. No, no, no.
That was nuts! That was incredible, really. I didn't think there'd be this much difference between this Land Rover and the 2 German cars. No way. I was expecting that Jeep on those crazy off-road tyres to do pretty poorly, but I'm really unimpressed by this Land Rover.
Anyway, Nabil, it's happened again, hasn't it?
I can't believe I was literally effing and blinding because I could see I was braking and it looked like I was gonna beat him, but he's just there. It's such an ugly car result to look at from the outside and look at it and going, it's just there beating you.
Now, before all you BMW fanboys get all moist in the comments about BMW's the best and all that kind of stuff, listen, this Land Rover, that Mercedes and that Jeep are all proper off-roaders, right? That X7 isn't. You take them in some serious off-road terrain, that X7 will lose. We just put it in there to appease the BMW fanboys. I think overall, Nabil, for the proper off-roaders, you won.
Yeah?
Yes!
So you're still...
My favourite Topaz brother overall.
That's what I'm talking about. I love you too, Matt.
No, of course, that's not what I say to Maz, actually, you know, off camera. Anyway, if you're thinking about buying an SUV, then click on the pop-out banner there or follow the link in the description below to go to carwow, okay? Make sure you're getting a fair price for it. Hope you'll enjoy the video. If you did, give it a like. Click on those windows there for more videos, and on that box there to go to carwow if you want to sell your car. Just upload some photos, brief description, and our dealers will bid on your car to make sure you get a great price for it. Thanks for watching.